Just walk. Walk. You don't leave, you're going to jail. You understand that? If you don't leave,
Yeah.
if you don't leave, you're gonna go to jail.
I think mine is working.
Trespass after warning.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another podcast.
Podcast and chill.
You're
Yeah.
gonna go to jail if you don't keep walking. I'm
what
telling
do
you.
you-
What are you talking? What are you talking about?
You've been trespassed.
What are you talking
They
about?
want you to leave. If you do not
Yes,
leave,
I
you
can see
go
it.
to jail.
Alright, guys, we're gonna watch some
Go
funny
or
videos
you go
online.
to jail.
We want some funny videos, guys.
We're gonna put you in jail
Ready
if
for
you don't
this?
leave. So walk. Let's walk.
Let's have some fun tonight, guys.
What time is it right now? Alright, what time is it?
And I am the police.
1:20.
You're gonna go to jail when the other cop comes here then, if you do not leave.
Look, I'm telling you guys, this isn't a joke. If you guys do not leave property, this is not your property. I already told you. I'm in charge of who comes in and who does not. If you do not leave, you will go to jail. Do you guys understand that?
I don't care.
Walking.
We're about to go to jail, guys.
Do not leave. You will go to
I'm
jail.
telling you to walk before you go to jail. I'm trying to keep you two out of jail. But you're not
You will
understanding
go to
it.
jail.
So you either go and start walking or you're gonna go to jail. How many times do I have to tell you this?
Yeah. Keep going, guys. You guys need to leave. You guys.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Walk.
Oh. He out-further them.
Guys, let's go. We're not gonna keep doing this.
He shouldn't done like kids.
You have to
Like
leave
little
now. If
kids.
you don't leave, you're gonna go to jail.
Yeah.
Yes. You're trying to keep you in jail, and you're gonna go to jail. You're gonna go to jail. Walk.
What's up, motherfuckers?
Crazy chick.
We'll hop on Fortnite soon enough.
Yeah.
Do you want to
Right.
go to jail?
Yeah.
Do you really want to
Why
go
is
to
it so
jail?
white like that?
Oh yeah, I know, right? It's that crazy. Yeah, mine is like that. Yours isn't, right?
Yeah.
Start walking.
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird.
Let's see what go.
Are you gonna continue walking?
Walk. You want to go to jail, really?
He's gonna go to jail.
He will.
I think he's gonna go to jail. This guy looks like he's very smart. I'm just kidding. As you can tell, he looks like a very smart guy.
Let's go. You're not off their property. No, you didn't.
She went,
You're still on property.
She said, I am. He's wearing a COVID mask.
He's wearing a COVID
A
mask.
co-
He's wearing a COVID mask.
COVID mask.
You want to put on COVID mask?
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, there he goes. He's getting arrested.
You are
Here's where he gets arrested. Oh,
Oh, this kid, look at
this
this
kid, look, oh, it's a move. Oh, takedown. Oh, damn, takedown straight up.
Pop a tit. I'll pop my cock. I'll pop my skull out.
It's the goal.
Look at that. He's in the bushes. They got him in the bushes.
He's in the bushes.
There might be dog shit around there. Dog shit.
That would be crazy.
There's dog shit by
Oh
his
my God.
face.
Nah, luckily he was there whenever you're in the bushes.
Oh, her too. Look. Oh, here we go. Yes. This girl. Don't hurt me like that. Do not hurt me like that.
That these Hindu people were getting mad at with the cops. Usually they're not.
No, you guys were told numerous times. Where the hell is OPD Hall?
I didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything.
Nah, she's acting like she didn't do anything after she was just acting like a bitch.
I got 2 10 15.
She's a psycho. And she's screaming at the cops.
Yeah, remember?
Yeah.
She was like, damn. Saw her. Saw that booty.
Yeah.
She has a little YSL bag. You see that shit?
I know, right? Yeah. One of those lame, and then this guy with his little polo
That shit's
shirt.
ugly too.
Oh my god.
He said, I can't see her.
He said, I can't see. He's crying.
Where's her remote?
He said, bro's crying. Wait, hold on,
I
wait.
can't see.
Where's the remote? He said, I can't see. He went, ew. Like, let's rewind that, guys, with the magic golden remote look
Right here.
of truth. I can't see. Oh, I can't see.
Oh, he screamed like a girl.
This guy, man, what the fuck? He looks stupid.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry.
I'm not I'm making fun of it. I'm trying to mimic him.
He's mimicking it.
I'm dirty.
I am sorry.
I'm not sorry about that. I did not mean to do it.
That's what he said. That's what he did.
I
can't see.
I can't see.
Holy shit. He's wearing Gap underwear.
Sit down. I can't see you. Sit down. I can't see. Sit down. Wait. I'm gonna get my car. It's right over there.
Do you have any knives on you or anything like that? No? You? Anything illegal that could hurt us?
Look at her face.
Knives, anything like
Her
that?
makeup is falling off her face. Look, she's crying. Look, she's crying now. Look. Oh, she's got that little makeup tear.
He said, don't take dirty.
She said, not Johnny.
Hey, what the hell are you doing? Remember like in that one song?
Do you have identity?
I do what I want. What the hell are you doing? Say that. He said, what the hell are you doing?
What?
With my sister.
What?
What did he do?
He said, I cannot see. He got pepper sprayed.
You just keep yelling. I don't understand.
Yeah, I know, right? She keeps screaming. She's stupid.
Here, relax. Let me see if I can check these for you. And then the bags aren't helping either. Here, relax. Yeah, see, I can get a finger. Do you want me to help you? I'm trying. I'm trying to help. You just keep yelling.
We didn't do anything. What the hell are you doing?
What the hell are you fucking doing?
She's got like a level 5 IQ.
What's my opinion on Klaus Schwab?
Who's Klaus Schwab? I know, that sounds familiar. I don't know who that is. That's somebody. Thinking like a politician or something.
Listen, you're not.
So please let us go after he got pepper sprayed and all that. Yeah, right.
Those shorts are cringe.
I know. Oh my god.
Those are some
man.
soy
You see
boy.
that shit?
It's over.
Those are some
These
soy
dudes
boy
wear
shorts.
fucking things you do for men. He's wearing fucking
It's done.
jean shorts. Ripped jean shorts, skinny jeans.
My brother.
Yeah.
Your purse? I don't have anything illegal. I'm asking him.
Oh.
I came here to have
Oh!
I'm Sergeant Rivera. What I'm doing is investigating the whole interaction with the officer. Right? The one that pepper sprayed you. Can you tell me what happened?
Ah! Ah, it tickled me. It tickled me. Don't touch my neck. Oh, then he got up. It was like in those talk shows when they get up.
do anything. Yeah, exactly. Through the script.
Now she keeps looking uglier and uglier as time goes
Can you
on.
stop?
Look at her hair, it's all messed
Yeah, I
up.
know.
I
Her
see
hair
it.
got jacked up. Look at this guy. He looks like a G.
And it looks like it's hot outside. Her hair's getting frizzy from the humidity.
Yeah, and she's also sweating.
Yeah.
think of this.
Anything of this. You didn't tell us anything of
We
this.
didn't even do anything of this.
Alright, when is the next fight night? Remember, it's the
Oh,
next
yeah,
fight night.
remember,
See,
yeah.
they saw it. There's that shit right
Oh
now.
yeah, we did fight night, right? Yeah.
We will do it, see?
Yeah, we'll do
It
fight
has to be
night.
fight day. Fight day.
Fight night.
No,
Yeah,
fight day. It'll be, what's up, fight fans?
Yeah, what's up, fight fans? It's
What's
gonna
up,
be-
fight fans? We should make a reel like
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
But
When,
that's, I
when
guess,
will it be?
we should start off, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, oh.
Is there anything hurt?
What's up, fight
What's up,
fans?
fight fans? Yeah, exactly.
Let's do it.
What's up,
What's up, fight fans?
Yeah, exactly.
Who are you rooting for this weekend?
Exactly.
Israel Adesanya?
Yeah,
You guys see
exactly.
After you guys
Or Alex Pereira. Oh.
I'm going Israel.
I'm going Alex.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, oh,
Did they tell you you were
Take down.
nervous?
oh, oh, oh.
And just stop it.
Yeah, it stops right there. Yeah.
Dude, that'd be a good ad.
Dude, we gotta do that. Let's do it, man. We gotta let's do an ad for a card that's coming up.
Oh,
Let's do a
yeah,
reel
yeah,
for
we'll do it, we'll
ad
do it.
saying
That's
some
big
shit
one,
like that. Like,
yes.
who do you think's gonna win? And then do it like that. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like that.
We're gonna make a reel like that, guys. We're gonna make a reel like that.
Yeah, this is where dude. This is the drawing board. This is the lab. Welcome to the lab. Back to the lab
They can
again.
check it for you, see if it's
Here's where me and my
gonna
brother,
say, "What's
with
up,
my
fight
brother,
fans?"
my older brother. We sit here and we chill and we talk shit. I'm kidding. We talk.
up?
Okay. Well, they're gonna
We
give you
just have
medical
fun.
attention.
We
They
talk
can do whatever.
about content, how we make content.
The next Fortnite mod would stream with mods. That would be
In the works.
We're
trying to do some
content,
gaming streams.
right? Huh?
We're gonna do some gaming streams too.
That's what I'm saying. You see?
We'll make that'll be gaming day. A whole different stream.
I can't open my eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
Game stream.
Because he asked you to leave.
Yeah, games.
Where's the guy that took the guy away?
Okay.
Her husband.
Oh yeah.
After both the male and female suspects are medically cleared, they are put in a
Oh
squad
no, they were
for
checking
their
him.
upcoming ride to
They were
jail.
checking him in the ambulance.
I'm asking you. The reason, because I'm going to search you. Okay?
I'm going to park.
I'm coming to park. I come to park.
Oh, I want to kiss her back.
Oh
She's a hot Indian.
Oh my god.
my god.
Yeah, or in a separate car or with you. I don't know which one yet. Put your seatbelt on. Excuse me.
Why is so like?
It's just how they are.
Oh my god. I can't sit.
Oh
I can't
You can throw it back.
my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, you saw that there?
Yeah.
Won't come, right?
Her booty.
Yeah.
He's the one arresting you.
Yeah, he's so bad.
He's so bad. She said he's so bad. Look at the cats, right?
Cop footage is so funny. Yeah.
Look, Onyx.
Cop footage is so funny, isn't it?
Look at this guy, look.
Just seeing random people getting arrested.
Go butt first. There you go.
This is real life footage. Like 2 years, 3 years ago.
The
Remember you
sergeant
saw
now
me
gives
get
a
arrested.
statement from a
Yeah.
park security
You
worker
saw it
who was
live.
involved
I
in
saw
the
it live.
incident.
I saw you with some cops all around you.
Dude, we gotta see that arrest footage. That shit's gonna be cool.
Yeah, that'd be sick. It would show me,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, exactly. You got
Yeah,
in it, dude.
exactly.
That's crazy.
It would show me come out from work.
Then when we got to the exit, they turned away from the exit. They tried to come to where we're standing now. This is a crossover.
That was crazy,
between the two
man.
blocks.
That was
So it does
fucking
not exit the park.
insane.
Again, he's
Yeah.
told you have to leave. He's saying something, it's almost like in a different language. He's just like blowing us off and waving his hand. At that time, Officer Polisi advises him, listen, I've given you a lot of attempts. You are now under
Okay,
arrest.
some people get
Was he by himself or another officer was there?
At that time, he was by himself.
Okay.
He was by
They get-
himself.
what's it
Rest of us
called,
were all,
like,
universal security.
Okay.
At that point, he grabbed his left hand.
They don't want to leave a
actively
park.
resisted.
Like, they don't want to leave a public place. It's
Pushing
stupid.
to not be
Of course, the
placed
cops are
under
gonna
arrest.
come.
I don't recall him actually taking any kind of
That's how it
punches or
works.
anything, but he was
Remember?
resisting
Exactly,
being
yeah.
arrested.
Everybody knows that.
Police had told him
Yeah.
that he's under
Of
arrest.
course, yeah.
He pulled out his chemical agent. And,
Chemical agent.
sprayed him with the chemical agent.
Oh.
Oh.
From what it appeared to me, you could tell the female was trying to come behind Officer Polisi. He also sprayed her at that time.
Oh, he
which
did?
kind of pushed her back. He took the gentleman into
He got sprayed too.
placed
he did?
the handcuffs on
That's
him.
what he said.
Gentleman went down face first into the bushes.
In the
Somebody else
bushes.
came running
He went
over as if
face
he
first.
was gonna
Yeah.
go
Can you
after
see- can I see the remote
Officer
now?
Polisi.
Yeah.
Pass it to
I
me, my
shoved
brother.
her.
Look at
From
Onyx.
being able to do something
Onyx.
with the bushes.
Okay.
She remained sitting there at that point. Officer Polisi got the handcuff on.
I want to watch an entitled girl get arrested now.
I held his elbow and wrist while he did that and was able to successfully get the left wrist cuffed. at that
Look,
point.
the YouTuber that destroyed his life cheated on wife.
With him.
Whoa, man.
Placed the other girl.
Has the yeast infection.
What the?
Get there, like, later.
Chlamydia.
Handcuffs? Okay.
Has chlamydia.
Suspects
What
were
the
charged
fuck?
with trespassing. After warning and resisting without violence, they are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Oh, look, Ricky Glacia. Oh, she talked about it too. About Aaron Cairo. Dang, it's an hour long. Nice.
Yeah, nice. Ricky.
Yeah, that's some good.
Ricky Glaza.
That's gonna be some good content right there.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good video for sure.
Oh, that's good. A good video for
Ricky
the
Glacier.
stream. Look, watch this. What is this, guys? Look, cosmic perfect discovery. A woman's soup pot.
Soup pot.
And
Look at her
woman's
face.
Soup pot. This is crazy. We have to see what this
Yeah,
is.
right.
Soup pot.
Dude, what do you think it's gonna be? Somebody's head.
I think it'll be
Chopped up into a
animal. An animal.
Oh my god.
Oh wait.
Oh my god, I told you, it's a guy, it's
Oh
somebody's
my
head.
god.
It's somebody's arms and legs and limbs. And his hands and his fingers. She chopped off all of his
A
fingers.
human spine is discovered by a
Oh
woman
my
walking
God,
her
you see?
dog in Mercer County in January 2016.
What'd I say?
It launches
What'd I
an
say?
investigation that
What'd
would
I
take
say?
years to unravel.
2016, baby. I love you.
2016 is the best year of my life.
Before the case is over. The following report
see.
is based on official police records,
Shush.
and most of the footage has never been seen until
Yeah,
now.
shush, boys.
Shusha.
Following the 911 call from the concerned dog walker,
It's a new TV.
police discovered a skeletal
No.
human spine hidden
This is
among
the classic
frozen
TV,
brush in a
baby.
fairly remote
Well, it
area
might look
in
like a
Mercer
new one because of the
County.
light. See the
Oh,
light?
Police
yeah.
conducted a thorough search of the area.
You were like the
No
sewer
one
king. I
remains
just got a
confirmed.
new
The sewer
This
kid.
left investigators with too many questions.
And this isn't a DMT, babe. Oh yeah, DMT, that's what we're doing. We're doing Joe. What if Joe Rogan used to hit a DMT, babe, on his stream? Like,
oh,
shit.
That would be crazy. They did a DMT.
this is normal, babe. This is Nick.
When a Bureau of
This is
Criminal
Nikki.
Investigation agent
Nikki.
working on cold cases.
This is a Nikki. You wanna hit it?
profile
Yeah,
of a
you
missing
wanna hit it on
persons
stream?
case in Columbus, Ohio.
This
with
is
the
Skittles
timeline of
flavor.
when the skeletal
Yeah, that's
spine
crazy,
was
right?
discovered.
What the fuck? This is
21
crazy. I haven't seen one
Brian
this crazy.
Zimmerman was reported
No.
missing
No,
at the end
it
of
was
November
him.
No,
2015.
my boy.
Just 2
Uh,
months.
What is that? Her
One
son?
call.
She killed him? How'd she find it?
Brian
How'd she
last
kill
been
him?
heard from
I
a
know,
month
right?
prior in September.
Yeah, he should have
After
learned
contacting
how
Brian's
to
parents
do
and conducting a
MMA.
DNA test,
He should have learned
investigators were
MMA.
able to
He should have
confirm
learned how to be an
partial
MMA
skeletal
fighter.
belonged to
Should have
Brian.
learned how to be an MMA
Just like
fighter.
Scoreface would have showed
Just
him.
like Scoreface.
Could
have settled it in the backyard.
There was some remains that we were not able to locate.
He could have settled it in the
So it was
yard.
also discovered that he had been dismembered.
Just fight it out.
Okay, and I like I said,
He was dismembered.
to tell you that over the phone, but we did not find portions of him being the lower.
Yeah,
portions
that's
of the
crazy.
legs,
He was
the
dismembered.
lower
This guy
portions of
chopped
the
off
arms,
his fucking
or
fingers
the
and his
skull.
like I said, his
I know, can you guys believe that?
his arms.
That shit happens sometimes.
This guy's
We
like
gotta talk
fucking
about
chopped.
You know, people are sick, you know, people are sick.
People are sick.
You know, people are
they're
sick.
sick.
They're sick.
You know, they're sick.
How's the adrenochrome?
Imagine.
What's adrenal? What does adrenochrome mean
I
again?
don't know. I forgot about that. I don't know what that means. Isn't that like cloning technology?
When he was
Is it?
found,
Cloning tech.
Clone tech.
Yeah.
Shroom tech.
Clones are real.
Uh-oh, shroom tech.
Yeah,
Clones are real, yeah.
clones are real.
Those are all questions
I think
that we're hoping
Joe Biden's a clone, remember?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you think Trump's a clone? That's a good one.
I know, right? I don't know, because it's still kind of look the same, right? But he could be, you know, you never know. Those are only the ones that come out bad. What if there's
But I
ones that
guess
come out
not. You're
good?
right. I know, but I guess he might not. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because he's doing good stuff,
That's
you
what
know?
I'm saying. He might not be.
We're now married.
I would say no.
I
though.
think that's
would
how you
lean
can tell
towards
because
no.
it's when people act weird.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, exactly. Remember?
And
Like Kanye.
like Cologne, yeah, Kanye, who else is like a big clone?
Obviously, the
Will
Gucci
Smith.
thing.
Will Smith.
Will Smith. Yeah.
He just did something weird right now. Did you know that? He did another humiliation ritual. We
He
can
did?
talk about this on stream, yeah.
No way. What do you do?
You should get your hands on that and try it on stream. Adrenochrome. I'll get a hand on that and try it on stream. What's adrenochrome? That's a fucking... I think they're trolling us, man. This is the lady that cooked them. Look.
Yeah, look at her face. She looks stupid. Honestly,
hot,
man.
man.
She looks like a clueless lady.
You heard me?
Yeah.
I like this wolf.
Yeah.
Put your hands behind your back. This guy has a cool one. That Donnie, what's his name? Donnie Rapture.
Donnie Rapture, yeah,
He makes
exactly.
it too big sometimes. Where he put that whole thing. Like, oh, yeah, he did too, but you can't see it.
Yeah.
Well, I just noticed it was there.
Yeah, because you were just talking about it.
Sarah informs the officers that her mother
Yeah,
and
that's not
Jen
bad.
are inside the
Yeah.
home.
Holy shit, this bald Asian lady.
Alright, what the
So
fuck?
Well, we gotta take her downtown. I gotta look at exactly what the warrant is for, and then we'll go from there. So I can. It's through Ohio, so they sent us over here. So others sent the warrant over here. We get them from out of state all the time.
No, I mean, Charles and my daughter, we never that kind of person.
I ain't gonna say I was gonna make fun of her, but I'm not.
Take some deep breaths, sir.
The accent.
While the officer dances around their questions regarding Sarah's arrest, Sarah's disposition begins to take a
When have you ever
turn.
trolled us? Uh-oh, what happened? She's like tripping.
I'm really lightheaded.
She took something.
Yeah.
Despite looking like she might pass out.
Yeah, we have a good community, right?
Yeah, I did. Oh, wait, my
We don't
bad.
get trolled.
Yeah, exactly. We do.
We got good homies. We got solid soldiers.
Yeah.
That's what we should call you guys, the solid
The
soldiers.
solid soldiers. I think that's what we did.
You guys are the solid soldiers of the elect.
Yeah.
This girl's creepy, man. She looks creepy. She looks like a witch.
What'd she do?
She cooked them. Remember, she cooked this kid.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that guy?
Okay, we're gonna take some time to sit down with you here and maybe we can get some answers.
We're
from
gonna talk
those
about it
questions for
now.
you, if that's okay.
Sarah has read her Miranda rights and agrees to speak with the detective.
I wish it wasn't called
She
Miranda.
killed
Shit sounds
somebody.
dumb as
I know,
hell.
right? Why did they call it that? Yo.
Said something stupid.
Yeah.
Sarah
Butch.
explains that she was
Stupid.
with her then husband.
Butch. Yeah,
It's
right.
called Miranda.
While married to Corey,
Miranda.
Sarah also started dating Jen, who's
It's so
turned Jen.
stupid.
Eventually, as her relationship with Sarah progressed,
Oh, lesbians.
Jen moved in with Corey and Sarah. A few months
Oh.
later, they got another roommate, someone named Emma.
And that's a little bit about
A
why
chick
we're here.
named Emma.
Without doubt.
About Emma.
You just said that right now.
Yeah, remember?
He went
Basically.
missing.
Yo, shout out what you're eating, man. Yo, shout out. You gotta show the stream, man. What you guys eating?
Tell me what you know about
What you
Emma.
eating?
No, man.
You know, we're
Never.
not
Or
sponsored,
Emma,
though.
if you know him as Emma.
But we gotta get that. Come on,
Come
Kroger.
on.
Where's the sponsor at? Show
Ryan
them.
was newly transitioning, which is
What
why
is
they
it?
knew
Hold it up a
Ryan
little
by
bit.
the name Emma.
Oh,
However,
oh,
this
like
claim
that.
hasn't been
There you
substantiated
go.
or verified by any members of Ryan's family.
These are, what are they?
It's a little
Fake
bit of a
Cheetos.
touchy
Fake Cheetos.
But they're like some of the best ones.
From Kroger.
They're some of the best fake Cheetos ever.
Yeah, it tastes good.
They had talked
I can attest to that.
online extensively, and
I love you, Kroger.
we had invited them to
Yeah.
come
He has a
stay
special
with
relationship
us,
with Kroger.
which
Yeah, sponsor me. What if they sponsor me afterwards?
long story short, they did.
After Sarah and her partner Jen moved
Well, you
into
could
the
say it
house
now,
with
I
her
guess.
Corey,
It's so
they
funny.
decided to meet
He
someone
worked
and
there.
reached out to Ryan
What?
online.
Don't say
After
that.
speaking for a short period,
That would be
Ryan
me. You're
moved
the one
into
trying to
the
be. You're so
apartment as well.
happy to say it.
At the same time that Sarah is in
Because
interrogation,
it's
and
funny.
Sarah's
It's a meme.
mother
It's a
says
meme.
Jen is also being approached by
It's a meme,
detectives.
dude.
However, Jen is a little more hesitant to speak with them. What seems like it may be a simple
Dude,
conversation
you're
about Sarah's
amazing.
arrest or theft will soon have a nightmarish outcome.
He was like, well, no, I'm not bad. You gotta get mad.
I remember.
We have a search warrant for the residence.
Here's when they find it. Here's when they find the head in the stew.
We're working in this thing for
There it goes.
the Ohio Attorney General's
Yes.
office has a task force on missing persons.
There it goes.
And Ryan Zimmerman,
That's the guy that's dead.
in
Yeah.
2015 with you and Sarah and Corey.
He fucking killed some guy.
2015, right? And he's missing. And you guys were like the last people to see him.
After clarifying that
It said
Ryan also
Emma.
went by the name Emma or M, Jen remembers briefly.
He's
learning
like, yeah, he was gay. He said he was gay. He said that, buddy.
is Ryan and is
He was
M
gay.
or
He was
Emma.
a gay.
After only
He
living
was a
with
gay.
Corey, Sarah,
No.
and Jen for 2
Mhm.
months, Ryan was asked to leave. Sarah claims that Ryan and Corey's relationship ended, and Ryan never
She got
found
that
a
fat
job,
face.
which was part of her agreement to
Mhm.
allow
Guys,
Ryan to
Sarah
stay
has
in
got
the
that
apartment.
fat face.
Because of this,
Buzzard.
Ryan to leave.
Why is his
Ryan
face
planned
fucking
to
blurred?
leave on September
Or-
25th.
I don't know.
This timeline correlates with the
Is that a
last
picture of him
Ryan
dead
to
or
be
something?
murdered
Like
from
a
Ryan.
autopsy picture?
Yeah, right.
They had tried to
Look at this guy.
plead with him
He's a G,
to
man.
give them another chance, but
Yeah.
they said that
He got on that
they
suit.
gave chances and that it
He's
was
got on that suit.
Mhm.
Corey's call ultimately.
And you need to shave your mustache. You haven't had one in a minute. I see
And
it.
I remember them
Guys,
packing.
this is rare. See him. Look at him,
and
guys. He has a
they
mustache.
were
Look at him.
went to the store. It
All
was in a
right.
different room. I don't remember. It
Make
just,
sure you guys get a good look
I
at
have a
him.
mustache, yeah.
I can't quite
He has a
remember.
mustache. He's a
Oh my
mustachio.
god, I've never.
He's a mustachio.
I was, Corey was not, and then
Oh yeah.
my girlfriend was over, so we might have been in the living room. I honestly, I don't remember.
With boxing gloves. Like,
I
what the
just know
fuck?
that one minute,
Yeah, what's them?
Emma was there,
They
and
box.
then
No, they didn't box. I thought somebody's dead.
he had just left.
In fact, did you see him leave? Like pull away in a vehicle or something?
They boxed after they killed this guy.
And he got in the
Yeah.
car.
They boxed after they killed him.
I
Yeah.
thought that he might come back because he just had
Sparring match.
Basically.
But he did not
Basically.
come back, and then we didn't hear from him again.
You know.
There will
Basically.
eventually be troubling
Mhm.
discrepancies in Sarah and Jen's stories.
Basically.
The detectives at Sarah's mother's house asked Jen a follow-up question about Ryan's vehicle.
What kind of car did you have? Did you ever ride in the car? You were never in his car?
Have you ever driven it?
Yes.
Like to the store or something? Or when did you drive it?
To a gas station.
It was clean, man.
I
That shit was
couldn't get
clean.
it to start.
Yeah.
again. So I had to call a
She was
tow
spinning
company
his
to
block.
bring it back. But I was
While sipping on wok.
I didn't
Oh.
get permission to drive it.
See, she did
So
it.
did you drive it while
I
he
have
was
to do
still
that,
in
right?
there?
Yeah.
This was after.
And I have to. I'm gonna have to.
Mm,
Were you by
Maybe you
yourself
can come
during
with me.
this?
My girlfriend.
yeah.
You can be my goon in the back.
Unknowingly, Sarah
Yeah.
has just unraveled
I'll be
one of
sipping
the
with
mysteries
you.
behind Ryan's
I'll be
disappearance.
sipping.
Warren, Ryan's father, had been alerted that something was wrong when Ryan's vehicle was found abandoned. Though the license plate was missing, police found some of Ryan's belongings inside the vehicle, along with the keys and a full tank of gas. Warren had taken it upon himself to knock on neighbors' doors to see if they remembered anything useful about the car or Ryan's disappearance. To his surprise, someone did.
Oh.
One of the neighbors said they saw the car get dropped off by a tow truck near the apartments where Ryan was staying with Corey, Sarah, and Jed.
And about a half hour later, the Columbus Police Department came and looked at the ticket off and had the vehicle towed. I'm thinking, why would somebody, it was like they wanted it to get ticked up.
Sarah claimed that she thought the vehicle had vanished because Ryan had returned and took it. What she doesn't add, not yet at least, is that there's an unsettling reason she'd been using Ryan's vehicle that day. Before moving on, the detectives returned to the question of Ryan's behavior before leaving the apartment. Jen reportedly gives the detectives some background information about the living situation before Ryan left, claiming Ryan was
What's up,
usually
buddy?
in the spare bedroom.
He's trying to hang out with us. Look at them, cute
Jen
boy.
believed that Corey regretted asking Ryan to move in with them.
was kind of weird.
Running
I guess
Panthers asleep.
how weird? Like, was she just kind of clingy?
Well,
No, I'm so. Okay,
Then go
I
on.
had pretty bad solution anxiety.
Is that it?
Them seem to have way worse.
Oh, they got the high top pandas.
And
Uh,
I guess how
for
was M's behavior then?
Yeah.
Excessively shy? Okay.
Jen also explains the reason for some of the tension.
Somebody
with
died.
Ryan.
Sorry, it's just the anxiety. Sure. I don't like to admit that I am trans, but it was just weird. Cody brought another trans person into the house. Because that's what they wanted. They had, I shouldn't use gender neutral Corey because that's confusing. Corey had papers written up about.
They said he was a gay.
No, it was a good.
Perfect relationship, but it involved one man, one woman, and a trans
A
woman.
crawling on.
And I didn't want any part of that. Sure. I'm assuming that's why they brought them in.
I think Ryan was just kind of the last straw for me. Tell me more about that. Why was he the last straw? That was probably one of the biggest arguments that we had to make him that third person. But I obviously
No,
didn't
that's
agree with that.
cheesy.
So the entire time it made me feel
Oh, cheesy.
like I wasn't
No.
good enough.
After Ryan apparently moved
God,
out of the
this is
apartment,
crazy. I just
Sarah
wanna see when they
were
find,
divorced, and she married James soon after. The detectives
His
take a
head.
break, and when they return, they will
When they
confront
find
Sarah
his
with the
head
truth
in the
of
soup.
why they are really
Inside the pot.
There's more water.
Here we go, man. Here we go. They're gonna get some water first, and you can get brace yourself.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Sarah, I don't know if you know this or not, probably not.
Right.
You're talking to Jennifer right now, talking to your mom, and also talking to Corey. And there's major inconsistencies about this with your involvement with Ryan. And you know Ryan is now deceased. He's been murdered. So we have Corey is talking to the Columbus police.
Oh boy.
Detectives right now.
Oh boy. He's trying to
The
act
detective
down.
isn't being entirely honest here. While officers have managed to track down
Just
Corey's
like he
new
did.
residence, Corey is proving less than enthusiastic about the prospect of speaking with officers.
You're not in any trouble. I don't have an arrest warrant, nothing like that, Corey. Okay, we just want to talk
Corey.
because your name was brought up as a witness. In the case of
Corey Taylor.
Corey Taylor.
homicide.
It's a homicide. Homicide. Homicide.
Okay.
Homicide.
I want to talk. That's it. Okay. That's it.
That's
I
okay.
haven't lied
Homicide.
to you all.
Homicide.
Corey. Okay. It's about.
Come on. You're my host. You're my co-host. Homicide. Homicide.
Co-host.
Okay. Homicide.
Homicide.
He also went
Yeah, the co-host.
Okay.
Co-host.
Roommate for a while. Okay. Okay. So that's what we're here to talk to you about.
Not without counsel.
Okay. Do you have
Welcome
an
back
attorney on hand?
to another show.
Okay. Do you think they would meet us down there?
Can we make an appointment?
I'd rather get this done today.
I
Around police
don't
files.
really think I have to work.
Thanks for watching,
While the
guys.
officer speaking with Corey
are
wants
we
to
wrapping
get
it up?
end.
Yeah.
Those with Sarah
Oh,
looking
alright.
to lay
Bye,
out some of
guys.
the evidence.
Have a good night.
This is a bad
Dude, I just
situation.
keeps watching you.
We really need to know what happened with the car.
You guys don't get
we
bored of it,
have
honey? For sit there for an hour doing that?
You don't get bored.
We're able to track down your car, the one that you used to own, the time of this incident. We were able to track down the car owner, and we were able to examine it.
Oh, that's
So
him.
we have
Holy
maybe
shit, look.
Something happened
Picture.
in that apartment.
It
the
was
weekend
there.
that You dropped Corey off with that girl in Columbus.
The evidence the detective is referring to are reddish stains discovered on the carpet liner of Sarah's vehicle. Though she'd sold it, they found the new owners in July 2001 and conducted tests inside the trunk. The stains produced presumptive positive results for suspected blood. Earlier, Sarah had claimed that Corey hadn't been home the weekend Ryan moved out because Corey was with another
To
woman.
kill someone.
In fact, Sarah had been the one to drive Corey and the woman to a hotel.
This is a whole
Investigators
mystery.
spoke with the woman and
case.
confirmed that Corey was nowhere near
Like a
the
whole
apartment where
investigation.
Ryan was last seen.
Yep.
While
They did a
Corey
whole-
may
they
still
did a
prove
whole
to be an
thing, man.
important witness to the events leading to
That's what we were
Ryan's
saying
death,
about there's weird
Sarah
people
and
out there
Jen
too.
appear to be
It's
the
crazy.
last known people
Yep.
to see Ryan.
Yeah, my brother, my
So
co-host.
please just
Yeah.
tell me the truth.
There's a
What
bunch
happened?
of weird.
Corey's giving a whole nother version. of
Weird
what you
people
just
out there,
said.
so you have to get
Sickos.
ready to knock somebody out.
Please.
Always be ready to knock
And you
someone
guys
out.
have to, alright guys?
Even
Be
if you're a
ready.
girl
Even if you're a girl.
or a mom.
Well,
Yeah. Or a mom.
we have a young
Or a grandma.
Yeah,
I don't know what was an accident.
with Ryan.
I didn't even know that he was dead.
Sarah, come on. Sarah, please.
Mm,
Well, you can talk to us. I just want the truth.
The other officers also confront Jen with the news of Ryan's death.
We're trying to find Emma, and we were somewhat successful in that.
Wait, what? Somewhat.
Mm-hmm.
What leads?
That's what we need you to fill all the gaps, because whatever happened to Emma happened in the apartment where you guys stayed at, and
A bitch
we recovered
named
evidence
Emma.
from the apartment. We recovered evidence from Sarah's car.
I'm my co-host. You're gonna get your hair dyed soon.
Mm-hmm.
Tell the people.
The trunk of the car.
Tell the show.
people, I'm gonna get my hair dyed soon, so get ready for some crazy shit.
You will?
Yeah.
What color?
They'd all moved out
Woo,
by
I'm about to go crazy again, guys. Get ready for this.
to access the apartment where Sarah,
It's gonna be
Jen, Corey,
blonde
and Ryan
first,
once
and
lived.
then it's
You do
gonna
that.
be green.
In July 2021, a
No, it'll
month
just be
before
green,
his
not
phone was
blonde.
Jen
I'm
and
about to
Sarah,
go all in as a
authorities visited the
musician,
apartment
as an
and asked the
artist.
current residents to
It's
leave
gonna be
before they
green.
conducted tests throughout
As
the
a
building.
crazy guy.
Under
Yeah,
close
as a
examination,
metalhead.
several areas
I'm
in the
going full on
bathroom
metalhead.
Like how you said on your song.
Punk
Shout it out.
rocker.
blood residue,
Punk rocker.
including the bathroom floor and the
said,
cabinet.
Green hair like a rock star.
Yeah, I feel like a rock star. I'm going rock star, punk rocker.
There's no way.
Tell me why.
Very nice, my brother.
Yeah.
That sounds very,
The
very.
deep dives that we did, the stuff that she was into at least, right? Painting with blood,
Punk
Sexual.
rocker.
drinking the blood.
If I go green and red, oh, that would be sick actually. I want
But
that.
just do one solid one
I'll
first.
do first, yeah.
Watch out, don't make them stain your pants.
I know, yeah, I'm not, yeah.
You gotta suck a cock.
Investigators won't have the chance to ask Sarah about it just yet, because she immediately throws a wrench into their plans.
Sarah Lloyd tried to get the talks too. That wasn't my rights, right?
Well, that's your decision. We don't advise on that. But all we're asking is for the truth.
I don't know what to say.
The truth, maybe?
Oh.
Oh.
I remember.
And you're telling me that's the truth.
That's what I remember.
This is going to be your only time to talk to me and Megan. After this, we're not allowed to help. So,
What happens to me after this?
you're going to be booked into the local county jail here. I mean, we wouldn't be doing this if we didn't have physical evidence. That's why I was giving you an opportunity. Okay. All right, Sarah.
Mm.
Thank you.
Once again, the detectives leave Sarah alone. In contrast, those speaking with Jen lay on the pressure.
This is a fever dream.
I'm sorry.
This is a fever dream.
I know this feels like a nightmare now, so we need you to fill in the parts
Some
of
white
this
girl
thing.
shit.
This is
Fever
This is a fever
What
dream.
the fuck is that?
Oh, a fever dream, like when you have a dream when you have a fever, I
I know,
guess.
right? Oh my god.
What the bitch is that? That didn't even happen to me.
I have fever.
I didn't have a dream when I had a fever. Did you?
Stupid no.
I didn't. Did you?
Comes up and was
Did you?
inclusive, nothing, what Corey expected.
Did
Oh,
you? Oh, really?
For you and Sarah to get rid of this problem. Corey and Sarah were fighting a lot over it. Let's just get rid of the problem. So what happened?
It isn't long before the detectives decide to once again try speaking with Sarah. And this time, they will hear a stomach-churning confession.
Oh, stomach turning.
Stomach
Here it
churning.
goes, here it comes,
It's gonna
guys.
make your stomach
Here
churn.
it goes, here comes the.
Here it comes. Yeah, I go. My stomach! My stomach's churning!
These are your searches.
Here
On
it
your
goes.
Google account that you said you only had access to.
Jugular
Look through
vein.
these
Yeah, look
pages
through all
and
fours.
take a gander at that.
After seeing the evidence within her own search
Jugular
history,
vein.
showing that she looked up how to start Ryan's car after it broke down, Sarah begins to unravel
What's gonna happen to my family?
Well, we'll talk to your family, okay? And you'll get to talk to your family, okay? We can work through this. One thing at a time. This is the first step. Okay, look at me.
I'm scared.
I understand you're scared. Okay?
I've ever gotten was a speeding ticket. That's
You're an honest person, okay? I don't think you're a bad person at all.
Sarah, let us help you.
Go ahead and start from the beginning, okay?
it was an accident.
It's an accident. Accidents happen every day. So what happened?
I was angry
Okay, I get angry too.
and I knocked him down.
This guy sucks. She knocked him down. Yeah. She knocked him down.
Choked him.
He let her choke him.
And I didn't know what to do.
He let her choke him.
And I got scared. I didn't know what to do.
You're scared.
I realized I ruined my life.
While the detectives speaking with Sarah have finally made some headway, those with roadblock after roadblock.
I'll be honest with you. I think it's been eating you up.
Mm-hmm.
Is it eating Sarah out? I mean, people can have differences with people, right? But to this extent, you know, it would eat somebody up, literally. I mean, you would be not sleeping well, not functioning well. You know, it's a lot, right?
No,
I got those hats,
yeah,
dude. Holy
that's,
fuck.
yeah, that's a lot.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
it is.
But no. No. I wasn't aware of that. I've been living fine.
Okay, so
Things were fine.
things are fine until Emma came along. And then things are fine.
No, if you want to go back to that, no. But even that, no. But, you know, things
With the bitch named Emma.
I'll be back.
Ow.
Yeah.
Co-host, she's leaving.
Continues denying any knowledge. Sarah
Now
is
it's
telling a
solo
very different
time.
story.
Solo.
Did he pass
Guys, you
out?
can call me Solo, like from WWE.
Okay.
Solo Sikoa. I am Solo Sikoa. Nothing can scare me. Okay, he doesn't even talk like that.
Though this is the first time Sarah has shared what happened to Ryan, this is only one version of the story, and with each retelling, the details only grow more and more unsettling. Sarah claims that Jen heard the commotion from downstairs and came up to see what had happened.
This is unsettling.
Mm-hmm. So what happened?
I cut it out.
We being you and Jen? Was this when Corey was away with at the hotel? Okay. So where did you cut him up at? Bathtub? What did you use?
Some kind of salt.
Where did that come from?
I found it in the shed.
So you used to have your own shed there? Okay. Who did the cutting?
Mostly me.
Jen, on the other hand, refuses to make any concessions.
I just don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Here's
Fresh
the thing.
water.
You're going to remember these things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I probably
Drink some
remember this
Gatorade.
murder and this
Gatorade.
Got my co-host here.
Yeah.
Again,
Oh.
this is all stuff I already know. I just need to hear it straight from you.
You're confessing.
Joints. You point to the, I guess what you mean by joints. The elbows.
She chopped them up.
The wrists.
She chopped them up into pieces.
Mm-hmm.
And then up here.
It's like some horror movie shit.
Yeah.
Does Jen help cut him up?
Not really. She wasn't feeling
How
well.
could she do that? That's crazy.
I know, right?
Could you cut somebody's limbs up?
Yeah, but I wouldn't expect that she would be able
A little
to.
bit at the beginning.
You said, yeah, you wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I could.
You probably started throwing up.
One of the officers in
Let's
Jen's
go.
interviews
Now you'd be like one of those guys that make you
Go.
throw up.
when they returned,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
upside
Mhm.
down.
Like with Glenn.
Like, let.
Sarah just did everything. You helped discover the body. She admitted to all of it.
Okay.
So fill us in with what's going on, right? With the car.
She admitted to it there. See?
Whoa.
Sarah.
GameCube.
GameCube.
It's a game control. It is. You don't see it? What do you mean? It's like
Oh,
a,
yeah, kind of, yeah.
I think like a little fake one.
Yeah.
That you have isn't gonna work.
See?
Because now
That's
you're
what I
There
mean.
it is, yeah, you're right.
Amnesia.
They go to tournaments,
I
man.
should do that.
I just got the phone call from the analyst that's listening in on the interview, and she's coming clean, right? They're watching it live.
Okay.
She's coming clean, and you help dismember the body
Uh,
with her. Yeah.
Sarah's not gonna be able to do this by herself.
And if she said that, then she's lying.
You just said before, Sarah wouldn't lie. She's not lying.
I didn't say she wouldn't.
So who's lying here? That's not Sarah.
It is definitely Sarah. If she said that, oh. Yeah, I would remember that.
Just the point because you're being implicated now. So now it's a lie.
No.
We just want to get Emma his family.
Yes. Where did you guys go then with the body? All right, let's get to this part here. Where did you go with the body after it's dismembered? And don't say you don't know. Because
I would have to say I don't know for that because we didn't do that.
Luckily for investigators, Sarah is giving them all the answers.
Oh.
This, however, is only her first confession, and she will eventually share another that changes everything.
So, you got him cut up, then what happens? We have to figure out where to put everything. So where did you say you put his belongings? Where did those go? Like his clothes and his, just in one of the bags. Okay, and where did those, we put those in a bin. Like a dumpster? No, like a Tupperware bin. Oh, okay. And where did that go? In the back of his car. Okay. We were going to drag the car somewhere. And leave it. But the car wouldn't start.
This is the real story about the tow truck. According to Sarah, she and Jen planned to dispose of Ryan's dismembered body parts, which they loaded into the back of Ryan's own car. While their plan had been to abandon the car in a deserted location in Illinois before taking a Greyhound bus back, Ryan's car refused to start after they stopped at a gas station. This incident has a horrific new implication. Ryan's remains were still in the back of the car when the vehicle was towed. And Sarah and Jen then had to move the Tupperware bin full of his dismembered body parts in broad daylight into Sarah's car. They left Ryan's vehicle in the street, where the police eventually towed it away.
We started driving.
Damn, what the heck?
They're crazy, man.
Awesome karma. You see that the car didn't start.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Of the guy's car, he got revenge.
They tried to do him dirty. Yeah, exactly.
see?
They put it. They tried to like use his own car.
exactly.
Like get rid of his body.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy. That's low.
Do you
I know,
know
right?
what's our? We just stopped wherever something looked okay. Like seemed like secluded or something like that. Like couple gas stations. Mostly just public dumpsters. I really don't know.
While Sarah doesn't clarify, they only disposed of Ryan's torso and belongings. The rest of his limbs and head had a different, even more alarming destination.
Here's the thing. You were holding back this whole time with all of this stuff because I don't think you thought Sarah was going to be honest about it, but she is.
Okay.
So let's do the right thing. And you wanted to do the right thing, right? So tell us about that. Please. About the dismembering it and then where you went from there.
Dismember anybody.
You did.
No, I did not. That's fucking insane.
It's not insane.
That is
It
insane.
happens all the time. I mean, you may not want to admit to doing it, right? But this stuff
it
happens all the time.
So where was Corey during this? No idea. No idea. Still at the hotel? I guess so. Okay. Any communication with him? I shut off my phone. Okay.
Why did you shut off your phone?
I was scared. Did he know something had happened? I don't think so. And I told him Brian just left. And he didn't ask any questions.
Despite several attempts to get Corey to speak with police, Corey steadfastly refused.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, so you don't know Ryan?
I don't.
You don't know Ryan? He didn't live with you at all?
I'm not going to talk to you without
Okay.
an attorney present.
we're talking with Sarah and Jen, everybody involved that weekend. We're talking to right now, except you right now, because right now you kind of look like the bad guy. You don't want to talk to us. Everybody else wants to talk to us. That doesn't look good for you.
Yeah, they told me that you would say that. But
Who would say that?
My attorney. Okay.
Corey refuses to speak any further and ultimately never comes in to discuss Ryan's case with officers. Without Corey's help, detectives will have to put more pressure on the people who are talking to them. Sarah and Jen. One thing still isn't clear. A motive.
Why were you so angry at him? What happened that you came up behind him and started choking him? Tell me a little bit about that.
And why would she do that?
Why would she be
I'm
so
confused
mad?
about why she would want to kill that sour boy.
I couldn't make him see reason.
Right?
The officers talking to Jen also try to understand a
Or are
motive.
they roommates or
You can do
some
whatever
shit?
you can to make Sarah happy.
Yeah.
Or are they friends?
So let's get rid
roommates
of
or something.
M, because that would make Sarah happy, right? To get her out of that household.
Sure, but he agreed to leave.
But she wasn't. Not willingly. Not fast enough.
She agreed to leave.
Without
Choke
meaning to,
that
Jen
guy.
points out a glaring issue with Sarah's current confession. If
That
Ryan
guy
had agreed
needs to learn
leave,
Brazilian
why didn't she simply
Jiu-Jitsu.
let that happen?
He was a tranny
This
though.
exact
Yeah, he
question
was,
will
yeah,
be
I mean,
central
that's
to
a-
the
he was a
story
soy
Sarah
boy.
tells later.
He didn't stand a chance. The other girl she was a dyke. She was a stud. Right? Her and that girl right there. See? She's a stud, right?
Yeah.
She's a lesbian. Like a man.
Talking to
Fake
us.
man.
The detectives have no reason to assume that Sarah means anything more than simply worrying about Jen. But her concern hints at a disastrous turn of events soon to come.
Oh, here it goes.
So what happened? You got him. Something happened to Emma, and you put him in the tub, and you guys did your stuff. Fill us in on that, please.
That didn't happen.
She's filling in the gaps where you are not filling the gaps, though we know that you know what happened, right? Because
The house
it's
is
your
dirty.
water.
Right,
As soon as you
yeah.
get to a hot point, you minimize and you kind of look down. It's like a kid with a parent. I don't want to look and
Like a
acknowledge
crack
that
house.
I'm lying to you.
Surprise, I have anxiety.
So when you started dismembering it, right? So what happened from there?
Not right.
So Sarah started. Was Sarah dismembering at this point in time?
No.
You were just holding on, limbs, you're keeping a lookout.
No.
What are you doing?
No.
She's not cutting this body up herself.
That's probably because she
She cut it like a
the
turkey.
body.
She just admitted to.
No, she didn't.
She did.
What she did.
The detectives attempt a different approach to get Jen to talk.
It's more beneficial to go, this is where it is. And it shows that you want to make things right. You want to get things better, and you're showing remorse. Because the judge,
I'm not
back in our
showing
town,
remorse because I don't know how to process this. And I'm not showing remorse. There's no remorse to be had.
so getting rid of disposing of a body, you shouldn't show remorse for that.
Of course you should. Yeah.
You're still in shock that Sarah has come clean with everything, right?
There's no way she did this.
Your world's crashing down, and we're just trying to help you figure a way to make it a little softer of a crash.
Even though Jen refuses to believe Sarah admitted to the death and dismemberment of
Damn,
Ryan,
this is
Sarah's
insane.
own interview is already wrapping up.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
so they almost
crazy.
done.
Holy shit.
I told them everything.
Yeah.
Life ahead of me. And I made one mistake.
Holy shit.
And that's exactly why it's over. Don't cut yourself short. I just turned 30. I feel like that's one step at a time.
If you just turned 30, it's like me.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Whoa.
Continuing to show an unsettling lack of concern for Ryan, Sarah then makes an inquiry.
Is there any kind of bail, or am I going to have to stay there the whole time? There's not bail right now, but that's not to say that there won't be bail in the future. Okay? Just not right at the present time.
Sarah is informed that the charges against her include tampering with evidence, grand theft of a motor vehicle, abuse of a corpse, and gross abuse of a corpse.
Gross abuse. Or because she's chopped it up. That's a charge if you chop up a body.
if you want, okay?
One of the officers who had been interviewing Sarah heads over to Sarah's mom's house in order to take a crack at Jen and see if he can break through the unrelenting denials. This is where everything goes horribly wrong.
What, horribly wrong? What's gonna happen there? He's gonna have to arrest her parents.
Who spoke with Sarah and is then read the Miranda rights.
Am I being arrested?
Okay, well, we have something we need to talk to you about.
But you're not saying yes or no.
Well, because it all depends on you. So we're going based on physical evidence and now what Sarah told us. That's my job. I'm doing my job. They're doing their job.
Sorry, I don't want to put words in your mouth.
No, go ahead.
They said that she said she was involved.
Absolutely. 100%. And this interview is being recorded. And I cannot lie about that.
How's it gonna go bad from here? This is crazy.
Alright.
She absolutely
She said, okay, I trust you. See, everything's going good right
and
now.
we're involved in those details. I mean, I'm not making it up.
So this is a few days later at the girl's house?
Or,
She
yeah, I
told us
guess
how they
here,
were
the next
involved,
day.
but I don't want to go into those details because if you tell me and something's different, I have to go back and talk to her and try to iron out the inconsistencies.
Hearing that the
This
detective
is an intense case.
Seems
This
to be
is it's like a movie.
Yeah.
but not in the way they hope.
I don't remember any of that. I don't know why Sarah would say that.
You're just surprised Sarah said it.
Of course I am.
Yeah, let me try some of that on stream. Show people about that.
After hours of conversation, the new detective points out something that the others have failed to notice. While speaking with the officers,
New Powerade
the purse
sour.
has remained on Jen's lap.
Try it.
What's in your purse?
After Jen explains, they quickly move on and continue questioning. This time about the evidence they've uncovered, a choice that will likely haunt the detectives.
Let me hit that right quick.
Careers.
Good, man. Sour Powerade.
Large
Delicious.
quantity of blood in the trunk from
Powerade sour.
That's a
Try
clue we call police work. You know, I'm not trying to be
It's like candy.
facetious,
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
Tastes like candy.
Right? It's sick, man.
you know, so I mean, when we put two and two
That's
together,
insane. Tastes just like
then
candy.
We talked to Sarah, and it all kind of matches up. You know what I mean? It all matches up.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't know. It all depends on what you tell me.
To my knowledge, she didn't do anything.
But I'd be more worried about yourself right now
Why?
because of what she's telling us and the physical evidence and the social media search warrants that we did.
There's a very good reason Jen isn't worried. And once again, the purse comes up.
You know what I mean? Like weapons in there, do you?
Yeah, what she had?
I don't know.
What are you playing with in your purse?
I don't get it.
Like we talked about, you
There's
asked
something on
if
her
you were
purse.
under
All
arrest.
right.
You are going to be placed into custody. And I wanted it before this gentleman. He's a detective with the Marion City of Marion Police Department. You're going to be booked into their.
Oh, she had one. Holy shit, no way, damn. Holy shit.
I need an ambulance shots fired.
How long is her hand in that?
03, all right, by now. We do respond to the scene.
Holy shit.
She had a gun. She was gonna try to kill them or kill herself. What do you think?
I think she was gonna try to kill them.
Just as officers began their arrest, Jen pulled a small handgun out of the purse and fired. Jen was pronounced dead at the scene from a single bullet wound to the back of the head.
Wait.
While this is
I don't know,
happening
she
back
got
at the
shot.
police station, Sarah is led away and handed
No, it's from the same time.
Unbeknownst to
Same time.
her, Jen has just died.
Yeah. Holy shit.
She's the only one alive now.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I'll let you use yours from over there, okay?
Months after her arrest and Jen's death, Sarah is brought in to share an entirely new version of Ryan's death.
Good morning. How are you doing, Sarah?
Oh, then she lost weight. Yeah, look.
Oh shit.
In jail.
Months later, so
Yeah.
If you don't like coffee, then for so long. It's a specialty. It's a Cinnabon, so it sounds pretty good.
After a few more pleasantries, the investigators clarify with Sarah that her lawyers agreed she can speak with them, and they read her Miranda rights. They immediately begin by discussing Sarah's new confession. In this discussion, she refers to Jen by the name Naira.
On the morning of the 26th, Naira started voicing some plan about killing him, and I did not take her seriously because she would make comments like that sometimes. I still didn't take her seriously, but I was starting to get worried because of how intricate it was getting. And then when she started gathering tools like trash bags, bleach, the handsaw from the shed, I realized she was serious. So I tried to talk her out of it, calmly at first, and then I started getting a little hysterical. And she told me that if I didn't
Oh, so
help,
she was the one
that she
that
was
killed
going to
him.
do it anyway.
It wasn't her.
And usually at this point, the attorneys ask, well, why did you do it? Why didn't you call the police? Why didn't you kick her out?
She was scared.
And it was because I loved her. I was so scared.
Oh yeah, you
horrified,
see, they were in a gay lesbian relationship.
I didn't stop. I didn't stop her. I didn't. Love is a problem. Yeah. She had a rag that she dipped in bleach, and she had a bottle of vinegar next to her to add to it when the time came, because I guess they had some kind of chemical reaction and released some kind of poisonous gas. I don't really know, but she did the research for it.
Though Sarah has significantly shifted the roles that she and Jen play in the planning and execution of Ryan's death, she still tells detectives that she jumped on him when he came out of the bathroom before Jen then held the rag over Ryan's mouth. The changes in her story only become more apparent as the details grow even more brutal.
No way.
DC is getting a little crazy. Guys, you guys are getting a crazy story.
Yeah.
This is a crazy story tonight. Even Penguin saw anything that's crazy.
Yeah,
Exactly. About this penguins.
Penguins wouldn't even watch this.
Trash bag over his head.
He'll be too scared.
Severed it and put that into the freezer.
Severed
so she
his
could deal
head.
with it later.
Since her arrest, investigators have discovered chilling evidence about the fate of
Why did they want to
Ryan's
kill him
decapitated
so
head,
bad?
something they'll bring up shortly. In this retelling, rather than Jen being the one to dispose of Ryan's clothing, it was Sarah who took on this job. However, this doesn't mean she didn't help with the dismemberment.
She started to get intestinal cramps, so she went to lie down and said I had to take over. So I put the hands in one bag, the hands and the feet she told me to put in a bag, and then she also put it in the freezer for later because she said those would be the two big identifying factors and she would have to deal with them separately. So I removed the forearms and the calves at the joints. It was slow, exhausting work, and I did not work fast enough. Her original idea was to cut up everything into as small of manageable pieces as possible and then dispose of them that way, but we didn't have enough time to do that, so we just had the head, hand and feet, the forearms went in one bag, the calves went in another bag, and then we just had to deal with it.
After this, the story remained the same. They loaded Ryan's dismembered body into a Tupperware container and attempted to use Ryan's vehicle until they eventually had to call a tow truck. The difference this time, apparently Jen was the one telling Sarah where to go as they drove towards Illinois, stopping randomly to dispose of Ryan's remains, including the area where Ryan's torso was eventually discovered in Mercer County, 2 hours from Columbus. The fate of Ryan's head was an entirely different story. Investigators eventually searched the garage at Sarah's mom's house where they found several boxes filled with what appeared to be human remains. This included a pot filled with a thick substance hidden within layers of plastic garbage bags. After the pot was emptied, investigators recovered a human skull. In this version of her story, Sarah claims it was Jen who disposed of the remaining limbs.
Also because she didn't know the best way to dispose of it yet. So we had to carry, so she put it in the soup bin, put that in a bag, or several bags, put the pieces of the hands and feet also in the bag, and then kept bagging it up, and we put it in the shed for the time being. And every time we moved, it would have to come with us. So that was a weight that I had to drag with me everywhere I went. For a long time, we would check the news constantly. That's when we found out that the torso was discovered. But as time went on and we didn't see any new news, we started planning for a future instead. And we made a pact that should something.
She killed herself, right? Or they killed her?
She was going
Still not
to
sure
shape
about
me
that.
first, and
I think they killed her because it's in the back of the head. You can't really shoot yourself in the back of the head.
That's a good one.
That would be hard, yeah.
To her, I could see it in her face that she knew.
This confession sheds an entirely new light on the footage of Jen and Sarah saying goodbye when she was arrested.
You want to tell your wife bye or anything?
You had mentioned the bleach and vinegar on the ring. Okay. And then mentioned something different was put into the pot. Lye, some kind of lye mixture. Okay. And is that something you would have had on hand, or did she go out and purchase? That she did purchase. The head in the freezer didn't draw any attention because she had packed like vegetables and stuff in front of it, so it didn't look like it was anything.
This is a horrifying detail. While Corey was still living in the house, Ryan's decapitated head was in the home, hidden just out of sight behind some frozen vegetables. The detectives take a quick break before returning to clarify a few more details, including the
So they're just eating and stuff and living.
His head was just there, just, yeah.
Art for me is a coping
Yeah, exactly,
and I know
yeah.
that Randy and Eric had mentioned that there were two pieces in particular that gave people red flags. One was a painting of a sheep.
Dang, you saw that was Midna.
That
That was thick Midna. What? What the fuck?
Oh shit.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, no way.
Oh.
Oh.
Hey, baby.
Oh.
Of a sheep
Those things
with,
now. That's crazy.
that was done in blood, or some of it. That
Midna.
piece I had done
Oh shit, look at
to
that.
ever know about Ryan. That was a coping mechanism for everything that I'd been through with Corey.
Sarah posted this drawing to her illustration Facebook page in June 2015, titling it Sacrificial Lamb. Though she created it a few months before meeting Ryan, it eerily depicted the lamb dismembered and decapitated.
The other one was a mermaid holding the human head, and I know that people thought, or at least I heard, that this was like showing like, look what I did.
What Sarah doesn't mention is that she titled this drawing, Till Death Do Us Part.
But that was also a coping mechanism, having to drag that around with me everywhere we moved.
During the interview, Sarah also doodled a quick drawing of the saw they used to dismember Ryan. The elusive motive still needs to be clarified, and so detectives ask the haunting question of why Sarah and Jen didn't simply let Ryan leave the apartment as planned.
The thing she said was along the lines of, someone like that doesn't deserve to be out in the world to ruin someone else's life. So I think in some perverse way it was her idea that
I don't want to go so far as to say she was dealing out justice, but she just felt very strong that
What do you think, co-host?
he didn't
This
deserve
is
to be out there.
disgusting.
She said that if you want to transition, your goal is to just fit in.
I think it's
That's what she
disgusting.
tried to do. She didn't point out anything. She tried to be as
Oh.
feminine as possible because that's
Killed
what
her
she
because,
wanted to be, was a woman.
but she's
And,
gay too, so a gay girl killed a gay
so
guy
people
because he went
like
tranny.
Ryan, who say that they're transitioning but are not really making the effort, really bothered her. She more commonly said things like, he's a disgusting human being, or the world would be better off without him. So that's why the fact that Ryan wanted to but still looked and acted male just really got under her skin.
But this allegation investigators
SJW
question why Sarah confessed to the crime
issues.
initially.
SJW
They were
issues.
trying to protect Jen. I guess, why try to protect her at that point in time?
Yeah, that's what I thought about in hindsight. It would have devastated me to have to throw her under the bus and say, well, she was the one who did it. I guess there was a small part of me that thought if I took the fall for her, she would be okay. But thinking back now, I should have known with the look on her face that there was no point trying to protect her. She was going to do it anyway with me or without me.
As the interview wraps up, Sarah clarifies why she wanted to speak with the investigators again.
I don't know if the prosecution knows how much detail about Myra. So I'm basically just hoping that at the sentencing, essentially the same thing that I told both of you, just condensed a little bit, we'll be able to go on the record so that my side of the story and what actually happened will be out.
In the end, Sarah's new version of Ryan's death did little to change her fate. In January 2022, Sarah Buzzard pled guilty and appeared in Mercer County Common Pleas Court for sentencing.
You gotta
She was
ask me.
sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole after 30 years. Warren, Ryan's father, had the last word.
I just know now that, no one can hurt him anymore, and no one can hurt him now.
Oh, damn. God his ass. No one can hurt him now.
He got his ass. No
What do you
one
think
can
about
hurt
that?
him. No one can hurt him. Oh, go Matrika.
Let's
Matrika.
see what's up with this.
Let's see some creepy videos.
My boy.
Oh! Ow! Ow! Kim Kardashian laying down in a
Kim Kardashian.
Now, you may think this is just some ordinary picture.
Swanton bomb.
This
Oh my God.
The picture, it kind of looks like they're trying to recreate this. Now, look at the date of this article from 2016. This article is
It will be
saying
like
that
that.
Dr.
No, it's
Pearson
not.
is predicting by 2025 women are going to start going to robots for their intimate needs. Now, this isn't the first time Kim Kardashian
Oh
has
my
done
God.
this. She has multiple
You idiot.
videos and pictures
What's the
of
matter with
this
you?
robot
Ha 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 ha.
her sitting
You idiot.
next to
What's the matter with you?
the
Did you
robot
just
taking pictures
Ha 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 ha.
and videos of her and them doing all kinds of activities together. Now, I don't know if she is getting paid to do this by Tesla or something, or if she's just trying to push an overall narrative. I mean, let's be real, she's one of the biggest influencers in the world, if not the biggest, so I feel like if she's posting this, it's gotta be for a reason, and it's hard to believe that this is just for fun. AI and robots are becoming more and more part of our lives, and these companies obviously want human and robot interactions to be normalized, and whether they know it or not, Kim Kardashian is
Kim
definitely
Kardashian. What the fuck is
I feel like
saying?
this is conditioning us to get used to living side by side with robots, and Kim Kardashian is just pushing the agenda. But I almost feel bad for this Tesla bot because she might drive him crazy and have him malfunctioning like she did Kanye.
Oh,
yeah,
got her
exactly. Kanye malfunction because of her.
What is
What
this?
the fuck is that?
Fire coming out of a manhole?
Yeah.
Judging by the green color of the fire, I would say that this is either ammonia burning or one of the Ninja Turtles is lactose intolerant and just got done eating an extra cheese pizza.
I mean, we have grown animal chimeras already. A creature that's part human and part animal. A lot of this research is not necessarily published because it's ethically controversial, and a lot of people that are working on it don't necessarily want public blowback. This is being done, especially here in California. We're not breeding a human with an animal to get something in the middle. We're actually creating an entity that has some body parts that are pig or sheep or whatever, and other body parts that are human. We have grown animals that are pretty close to having potentially viable human organs. Theoretically, could we develop an animal that had a much more human-like brain? It seems plausible. Human, what are we to make of this creature? Since we have the human soul, I think we're tinkering with systems that we barely understand, and I think the possibility of creating a more human-like animal is just a real one that cannot be dismissed. I'm not a vegetarian. I do eat pigs, but I don't believe it's just okay to do anything and everything I want to a pig before I slaughter it to make some bacon. The ethical treatment of animals is also an important consideration.
Let's be real. If we're just now finding out about these experiments, that means the science is probably far more advanced than we can even imagine. I wouldn't be surprised if they already have centaurs running around the lab.
It looks like all the way through the weekend, which is good news for skiers and so for drivers. If you take a look right now, you can see the Bellingham Tower Cam showing that full moon that's out there.
No way.
Last night, I guess it is now, and it's actually called the worm moon this month because of the time of year the worms come out of the warming ground, apparently. And the weeds start to really pop up.
And those will show us UFO videos that can easily be faked, like the egg UFO video, and try to pass it off as real. But when they capture actual UFO evidence like this, they completely ignore it and then wonder why we think it's a psyop.
So I'm going to show you the new map of the United States of America. And you may not be able to see this very well. We have 50 states in the United States, but this is mega regions. Mega regions. Mega regions. Mega, large. Mega regions. These are the city-states. These are large cities that are being made larger. Now remember I told you that the gray area is the wildlands. That's going to be the area that no one will have access to. And you know, I haven't told you anything about myself. I was a legal witness, an expert witness in land use and land valuation for my government, for the State Department of Transportation. Expert witness, testified in court. And I found out about this because I saw that people were not being able to use their land. And I looked behind that and I found Agenda 21. This is true. Okay, the federal government of the United States is doing this, is in process of creating mega regions, which are essentially crossing national boundaries. This is Cascadia. It used to be a portion of Washington State, Oregon State, Idaho, and Vancouver area, British Columbia in Canada. The Southern California and Texas Triangle areas include part of Mexico. This breaks national boundaries, it breaks state boundaries, it breaks county boundaries. It's also a project of the Ford Foundation and the Rockefeller Foundation. Regionalization and world government. You use trade agreements to destroy boundaries, and you actually cannot make local law that breaks those treaties.
I feel like this goes hand in hand with the smart city initiative. They want to pack us into these small urban areas so they can better control and surveil us. But if they ever implement Agenda 21, then I'm moving to Turkmenistan.
Illegal. It's a federal violation to be in possession of a moon rock, even the smallest particle. You are not allowed to have because you could put it under a microscope and maybe discover things about it. The fact is, Von Braun took up unusual holiday.
PJ Braun Vaughn.
Before they went to the moon for the first time. You would think he would be practically sleeping at NASA 24/7
PJ Braun
to make sure everything worked for the first launch to the moon. But he had enough leisure time left over to make a trip to Antarctica, which is known for having a lot of lunar meteorites. And he collected a bunch of those rocks
and
that he submitted as coming from the moon. And some of them are just, false pieces of petrified wood that they assumed would never be opened. That's why it's a federal crime to be in possession of one, because you could prove that some of them are fake.
I don't even think they put that much effort into it. They probably went to Home Depot and bought a bag of black lava rocks and called it a day.
Y'all gonna learn today. Come on, man. You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Jeff? What was that? I told you guys, you better be careful what you eat out there.
I would have to get them shut down if I went in and ordered sweet and sour chicken and left out with sweet and sour Stuart Little.
Scientists just made one of the biggest discoveries
That's crazy,
ever,
that's
even
good.
losing their minds.
That one
So
video
you've
was
probably
crazy.
heard of hydrogel, which, you know, you used to play with Orbeez or anything like that. That's what it's made of. There's many other things that it is used for. Now, we all know the pain of
video
getting
too,
a
I
cut,
think.
or especially
Yeah.
a bad injury or
They're
wound.
good videos, guys.
What they do is they plaster it up, they bandage it up,
Yeah,
and it's going to
guys.
take quite a long time to heal, right? Depending on how bad the cut actually is, it can take anywhere from a month, 2 months, even up to a year if it's really, really bad. But scientists at the University of Bayreuth in Germany have just made one of the craziest discoveries ever, and I'm not joking when I say this is literally groundbreaking. What they've done is develop a hydrogel so advanced that it is paper thin, and somehow it mimics human skin. Yeah, in a number of ways such as flexibility and also taking on its healing capabilities. So this tiny thin sleeve that will be put on instead of like a bandage will now be able to heal wounds 90% in 4 hours and fully within a whole day, which is absolutely game-changing for the world, and once this becomes mainstream and they've done more testing, it's insane.
If they release these to the public, every bandage company is going bankrupt, so I can see Johnson & Johnson buying a patent and make sure that before that happens.
Nothing to see right here. Nothing at all. A plane just spontaneously combusted today in Denver, Colorado, at the Denver airport.
Oh, what happened?
It's on fire. And this did just happen to be coincidentally not related. It just happened to be a Boeing plane. Again, not really at all, just giving you the manufacturer of the plane. And also completely unrelated 1000%. Did you know that a plane fell out of the sky in Texas earlier today? Yeah, the same Texas that had green fire and explosions happening underground yesterday. I really, really do wondering what could be happening to all planes in the air in 2025. This picture is purely for entertainment to get your attention. So what do y'all think about this? Do you intend on flying anywhere in 2025? I know it's been literally months, but I am sure that at some point soon I'll get this figured out.